Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel, guys. How are you doing? A huge congratulations to Neche for winning the head of house. Second female head of house. Clock it. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Let's do this. Welcome back again to the channel. As you come on in, please do well to do the needful. Like the channel, subscribe to the channel, like the video, all that good stuff. Very important. Very important, guys. So guys, I just want to do a quick sound check to see if we are good. Please, as you come in, give this video a big thumbs up. Hi Freda Awene, welcome to the channel. A huge congratulations to Neche for winning the head of house this week. She is the second female head of house, and guys, she did well during the head of house game. So a very huge congratulations to Neche. Now let's just go with the flow. As others come in, please do well to like the video, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. Guys, the wager theme for this week is go hard or go home. According to Big Brother told them that the wager theme would include the housemates doing a storytelling dance challenge, and they are to create different genres of dance and incorporate it to bring out a beautiful masterpiece for their wager on Thursday. So these housemates are already getting prepared to gather their props and everything to make sure that the wager is successful. They've already started rehearsing, and we hope that they do well this time around to win their wager. Quickly moving on to Cassie and Nomi's conversation. Guys, Nomi, I've talked about Nomi a couple of times on this my channel because, guys, Nomi is very stubborn, and she's giving the whole house a hard time. She's giving Big Brother especially. Nomi is giving Big Brother especially the hard time. Guys, I don't really want to get upset at Nomi because I believe that all what she's doing, either it's her character or her strategy, but I believe that a huge part of her character forms her attitude in the house. So that is why I'm just looking at Nomi and giving her a pass, because she is bringing drama to the show, and I believe that that's what the organizers really want. So let me just give us a run through of the conversation Nomi had with Nomi had with Cassie. You know that the two of them had been in the head of house loft, courtesy of the lucky dip that happened previous Monday. So now they were having this conversation, and Nomi was talking bad about Tram, that she doesn't really like Tram, and she was just saying a lot of things because Nomi, she held a grudge. She and Tram are quarreling. I talked about it a little bit in my previous live stream. So Nomi wanted Cassie to join her in her fight against Tram. She was proposing an alliance that she and Cassie should team up, create an alliance so that they can advance in their games in the house. And Nomi then gave the condition that if that will happen, then Cassie has to choose between her and Tram, that she wouldn't like Cassie to be rolling with Tram as bestie or whatever, that she would not like that. So Cassie was not convincing her that Tram is a big streamer outside the house, and Tram is also is not just a small guy as she's looking at him and looking down on him, that Tram is also capable in his own ways. And he has already known Tram outside of the show, outside of the house. So he cannot just, stop talking to Tram and all that he cannot do that. And so Nomi was not like, maybe he should reduce it. And I'm like, come on. This is what I've always said about Nomi. She always like to have your loyalty to her. Anytime she wants a friend, she wants that friend to be completely loyal and just dedicate him or herself to her. And that is not possible in Big Brother's house, because in Big Brother's house you need to have alliances that will help you to create your longevity in the show. You don't know who is going to save you. So if you are now with a person who is fighting the whole house, and even now she has even extended that fight to Big Brother and production, guys, I will talk about it in this live stream. So if you're now with that kind of person, who is Nomi, by the way, then you have made yourself a target. And when you make yourself a target in the house, you will always be up for eviction. And now it now takes you having a big fan base that really likes what you're doing on the show to save you. If not, your journey on the show ends. So I don't know why Nomi is always demanding unwavering loyalty from her friends. I don't think it makes any sense. And anybody that is in that position with Nomi should just look out for themselves too, because Nomi is, she always wants to lord over everybody. And now moving on to another conversation she had with Cassie concerning her friend Tammy. Let me state it here now. Nomi and Tammy, they are no longer parties in the house. They are no longer cool in the house, because Nomi was upset that anytime that she doesn't talk with Tammy, maybe because she's moody or something like that. And guys, remember, Nomi gets moody very often. So anytime she gets moody and she's not talking to anybody, she's not even talking to her friend Tammy, after some time, when she comes out of that mood, Tammy would then go to her and start asking her that I was trying to talk to you, you didn't answer me, what is that, have I done anything wrong, and all that. So according to Nomi, those questions that Tammy asked her are always annoying to her, because she just wanted Tammy to understand her. If she's not in the mood to talk, then she's not in the mood to talk. And Nomi believes that anytime she now desires to talk and gist with her friends again, they should embrace her, even though she had been rude to them initially. But Tammy always wants accountability from Nomi. She always wants Nomi to explain why she was not talking to her, why she's always bored with her, why she's always ignoring her. But Nomi doesn't want anybody that will question her. She even cited an instance that happened with Godessa. She was saying that, okay, Godessa, that anytime that she doesn't want to talk with Godessa, Godessa understands that there was a time that Godessa was knocking on the head of house door, and Nomi ignored Godessa. She knew that Godessa was the one knocking, but she ignored her, and because she didn't want to see anybody at that time. And Godessa kept knocking, and later she was like, when the two of them saw each other again, Godessa did not question her on her behavior, and according to Nomi, she takes that kind of character that Godessa portrayed as the character of a friend. She doesn't want a friend that will always be questioning her the way Tammy does. So another thing that is annoying Nomi about Tammy is that Tammy is friends with Tram. Tammy is friends with Tram. So Nomi doesn't like that at all. She then told Cassie that the next time that Tammy and Kim would come and ask her any question or check up on her, that she's going to mercilessly deal with her and give her the insult of her life. So I believe these two ladies, they've already started keeping distance from themselves. And I believe that if Tammy makes the mistake of going to Nomi, Nomi will really trash her this week. So we need to keep our eyes open for an impending gbas between these two ladies. Nomi and Tammy in game. We need to keep our eyes peeled on these two people. So moving on, it was now time for the head of house games, guys. This is the basis of this video. We need to talk about this head of house games, guys. The head of house games, let me not bore you with all the nitty-gritty and the details of all that. It got down to the two contenders after different levels of the game. The two contenders, Chisom and Neche. And guys, Neche really proved a lot of resilience, and she got, the win. So congratulations, a very huge congratulations to our the second female head of house in the Big Brother season 11. Show yourself. Guys, huge congratulations to Neche for bagging the title as head of house for week 3 for this week. So it's a very good win. She gains she benefits immunity, and with the lucky dip that happened, Saltex became the new occupant of the head of house loft. And when Big Brother asked him who his partner would be, Saltex decided to go with Oyin, his friend. So another congratulations to Saltex and Oyin for having the luxury to enjoy the head of house loft this week. Congratulations to them. And for Neche decided that her friend Blutopia would be her deputy. Big Brother doesn't recognize that post, but Neche wants somebody on her side, and she chose her friend. Fine and good, we have no problem with that. As for Nomi, Big Brother told Nomi that Nomi would repeat the same punishment that she had last week. She's going to repeat her bench warmer status this week. So automatically she will not be saved by any housemate. So she's up for evictions, nominations for evictions this week. Nomi is also the bench warmer. She's to wear the bench warmer vest and sit on the stool, and Nomi is not to, Nomi will also continue to wash the bathrooms and the toilets. Big Brother also sounded a warning to all the housemates that nobody should help Nomi in washing the toilets and bathrooms. Anybody that flouts that rule will be severely punished. And I said, I hope Cassie and Abby, I hope people are hearing. You people want to do as if you are so good. Nomi is very rude. So I believe that was why Big Brother decided to give her, a repeat of that punishment. Because even after the strike, she's not even remorseful. She doesn't even wear the vest. She even refused blatantly, guys. She refused blatantly to sit on that stool because she was like, the stool cannot contain her butt. She cannot sit on that stool, guys. What I think is that Nomi, I think that Nomi's body might be BBL. I don't know for sure, but I think it might be BBL, because why I said this is in the first week when some housemates, I can't remember those the housemates now, that complimented Nomi's figure, that this your shape, is it natural, is it I love this your shape and something like that. Then Nomi said it's natural though. So I was like, that's kind of gave me a second thought. I was like, somebody is complimenting the way you look and how your figure is. Normal thing to say is, oh, thank you so much, and you go your way. For you to feel the need to tell the person that it is natural, maybe probably is not natural. And I believe that that is why Nomi doesn't want to sit on that chair, because that stool is kind of it looks hard. And you know all these people that, according to the stories we hear about people that do this BBL. Oh gosh, guys, can you hear me? If you can, please let me know. Can you hear me, guys? Please, if you can, let me know. Let me know. I think I lost connection. I don't know if I'm back. Just say hi in the comment section so I'll know that you're with me and you can hear me. Can you hear me now? So I think I should just continue. So I was talking about Nomi and how she refused sitting on the seat that Big Brother provided her, the stool. She refused sitting on the stool that Big Brother provided her. And I think maybe, like as I was saying, I think Nomi's body might not be natural. I'm not sure, but I think it might not be, because of the story and the comments she made in the first week. Somebody was trying, some people were complimenting her figure, that she has a nice figure, and Nomi responded by saying that it's natural. So I was now thinking that for her to comment that it's natural, that is not a normal response to a compliment. If somebody complimented your figure, that I like the way you look, your figure is okay, the normal thing to do is to just say thank you and you keep it rolling. But for Nomi to feel the need to say that it's natural, so I was now thinking that maybe it might not be natural. And another thing that now tried to convince me more of that is the way Nomi is refusing to sit on the stool that Big Brother provided her. Because according to some of the stories we see on social media, most people that do this BBL, they are advised to sit on sofas or cushions that have enough foam that can support their weight and not distort anything in their butts. But Nomi refusing to sit on that stool further convinces me that probably she might be trying to protect her BBL. She would not want the fat to shift to some places where she doesn't want it to shift to. So that is why she's been very stubborn and defiant to Big Brother by not using that stool. I might be wrong, but this is my own theory. You understand? Because if not, why is she refusing to see? Why is she refusing? And she's very, very headstrong, very, very stubborn. She doesn't even want to obey Big Brother. Another thing that busted my head this evening was that after Big Brother had told her that she should still repeat the punishment, she did not go and get the vest, the benchwoman vest. She was saying that she doesn't know where the vest is. She doesn't know where it was. Then Big Brother, hi Hazan, hi, welcome to the channel, guys. So she was saying that she doesn't know where the vest is. Big Brother had to call her again, that Nomi, what are you doing? So she now went and started looking for the vest in her corner. And while looking for that vest, she was now grumbling and trashing Big Brother, that she doesn't understand why all this is happening. What is the point of giving her a strike when she will still repeat the punishment again? Why would Big Brother give her a strike and still tell her to repeat the punishment again? That they don't even allow her to dress up. That what is production trying to do to her? It looks as if they are trying to get her. And I'm like, is this girl okay? Even if you're this Nomi will not kill me. Even if you're delusional, like I told you that guys, that Nomi is very, very delusional. Even if you're delusional, don't you know that you have to pick and choose the fight you should get in? You are picking a fight with the people, production, Big Brother, that have the power to kick you out of the show. Big Brother is not like your fellow housemates, because I was just looking at this girl and how she was talking and she was even hissing. I said, ha, Big Brother, you need to do something. If I say, if I say you don't carry person wey big pass, you bring your house. I was laughing. I was like, guy, this Nomi of a girl, very stubborn, very stubborn. What would Big Brother do now if not? Because the way Nomi is presenting herself, she doesn't want to obey Big Brother. While Big Brother was even telling her that she has to repeat the punishment, she was still asking unnecessary questions, interrupting Big Brother. To a point, Big Brother got upset and said, you are interrupting Big Brother. What is the big deal, by the way? So does Nomi want to tell me that if she was in the previous show, like last year, 10/10, where what's her name again, Joanna, had to wear the snail hunchback or something, does Nomi want to tell me that she will not do that? Because this is just wear just a normal vest and sit on a stool in the arena and in other places. This just this as in inconsequential punishment, and Nomi is taking it as a big deal, trying to create ruckus where there is not, trying to create problem where there is no one. As in, guys, Nomi get wahala. What do you think about Nomi? Are you enjoying what she's doing? Guys, I'll let me not lie. What she's doing is annoyingly entertaining to me. I don't know, I'm not completely annoyed at her character, and I'm not completely happy at what she's doing. So it's just like a 2x2. So moving on, let's leave Nomi, because if I'm talking about Nomi, I can talk about her for the whole night, because this girl, what she's doing now, after the guys, a minute. So after the head of house games and these housemates, it was now time for the live nominations. They had to go into the diary room and nominate 3 people that they would save for the week. This was after they had their conspiracy section. Remember that now the conspiracy section is now an in thing in Biggie's house. So they conspired and they started going into the diary room to save at least 3 people each. At the end of the day, after they have finished nominating 3 people, then the Big Brother announced to the head of house, Neche, when it was her turn in the diary room. Big Brother announced to her that the housemates that were up, that were saved this week, that they were Blutopia, Cassie, and Gerald, 3 housemates that were saved this week. So Big Brother then told Neche that she has the power, the veto power, to take out one person. So Neche decided to take out Gerald. She decided to take out Gerald. So now the housemates that are saved for this week, this is Chisom, who won the most influential housemates yesterday. So he has immunity for this week. We also have Neche, who is the head of house for this week. We now have Blutopia, who won who got saved by the house, and also Cassie, who also got saved by the house. So just 4 housemates are saved this week. The rest, except the 2 gambits, Flora and Aiku, the others are up for evictions this week. So guys, voting lines are open. You can go ahead and vote your fave to remain in the game. If not, your fave is going home, so you know what to do. Vote, 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 vote. Now Big Brother then told the housemates that their prize money is still intact, because he showed them that the prize money, the prize pot is still full. No deductions has been made, so it's still the same 100 million naira. And Big Brother then told the housemate that there will be introduction of the BB buck, also like BBNaija or BB money, that is going to be used in the mansion alone. According to Big Brother, the BB buck doesn't have value outside of Big Brother house, but in Big Brother's house, the BB buck can, play some significant role in how your game will play out in the show. So he's going to introduce that very soon. So we need to keep our eyes peeled on that update. It's going to happen very soon. He told the housemates that the BB buck will be introduced very soon. So now, this is the much I can take on this particular live stream, guys. I hope you did enjoy yourself. What it to note is that Nomi is really testing, what's his name again? Nomi is really testing Big Brother. Guys, Nomi is really testing Big Brother. And I don't want to, be pessimistic. She may ruin her own game by her own stubbornness. It's a wise person knows that you have to pick and choose the fights you are going to get into. So Nomi picking a fight and trying to be headstrong to Big Brother is a foolish one. It's a foolish fight. It doesn't make sense. Big Brother is not your regular housemates. The rules of the game still stand. And now it makes me wonder. Nomi said she had tried to get into the Big Brother Naija show for more than 4 times. So are you telling me that you tried more than 4 times to come into the show, instead of you showing your capabilities and your abilities and all that, you are now bringing out this bad character of being so stubborn? And the stubbornness itself does not make sense, because you are applying the stubbornness to somebody that can decide your fate in the house. Big Brother has the power to disqualify her if she's bringing a lot of disorderliness in the show. So I don't think that Nomi should behave that way. She should be able to pick and choose the fight she will get in. Big Brother has told you that you have to repeat the punishment because you did not do what you were supposed to do last week. Instead of you to be a good sport and do it graciously, wear the vest, sit on the stool, you refused. You don't want to do anyone. You are busy talking trash about Big Brother, and the camera was just showing her the way she was talking, talking a lot of things, hissing. I was like, is this girl okay? Is this lady okay? Is this lady okay? Guys, if Nomi is your fave, you need to go and soak your chaplets in prayers, because I don't want to say she will use her hand to spoil her game. Well, that's that for that. Guys, this is the much I can take on this particular live stream. I hope you did enjoy yourself. Please do well to subscribe, like, and all that good stuff. Until I see you again in another one, take care of yourself, guys, and bye for now. Bye, guys.